Hi, I'm Tim Dowd, and I'm here at New York Comic Con with Alice Hakvaag, artist of Madness Inc. How you doing, Alice?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Now, why don't you tell people at home a little bit about Madness Inc.?
Well, it's a webcomic about two people who've kind of been manipulated by shadowy organizations and how them and their robot get revenge.
Excellent. Okay, so where did they get their robot in the first place?
That hasn't quite been revealed yet. However, I know that he was from the same place that our main character Red is from. So they escaped together.
How long have you been working on this webcomic?
Our 1-year birthday was in August, so that would be 14 months now? Yeah.
Now, we found you here on the show floor. You don't have a table, you don't have a tent set up, any kind of streamers or banners, but you do have something that did bring you to our attention. And now, of the various kinds of advertising, subliminal, liminal, what exactly would you call this?
Not subliminal.
No, I was superliminal. I would just go with like, here, ask me. But it worked.
It works.
As I asked you about the webcomic and brought you here. So what about your webcomic do you think really appeals to your fans, and what do you think helps make you stand out amongst all the other webcomics?
I feel like the characters are kind of what makes it shine a whole lot. Me and the writer, who's not here with me today, we really put a lot of effort into the backgrounds of our characters and making sure they come from all walks of life. We have like people who have been like abused by these corporations, and then we have like really regular people like police officers and people who own restaurants and high school students. So I just think like the array of characters that we have is something that I'm very proud of.
Now, you talk about corporations being kind of shadowy manipulators. It kind of goes into some of that kind of dark cyberpunk future stuff. What about that in particular appealed to you, do you think, in this current day of making the corporations the villains?
I think all of us, especially as you're younger, we like to think that it's not our fault that things go wrong. It's someone else's fault. So the fact that like a corporation is kind of like manipulating you to go to their plans, it's always kind of been an interesting subject to me, and I know it's interesting to many other people. So we just kind of liked that, and we just wanted to see what would happen if the people got so frustrated that they took revenge on the entire thing.
All right, anything else you want to say to your fans and people at home?
No, we just really like having you read it, because we haven't really tried to get very famous, but if we do, it would just mean a lot of people are reading the story, and that would just make us feel really happy.
All right, Madness Inc., where can they find it?
They can find it on Tapastic, Tapastic/series/Madness Inc. We have a Tumblr page, madness-inc.tumblr.com, and we have a Facebook page. You can just search us, it'll pop up.
Great, thank you very much for your time. I'm Tim Dowd, this is Alice Hakvaag, and we are in the Review Zoo.